Hey, what's up, Dean? Safe Performance at the shop. Wednesday, and I ended up working on Ryan's hot side. And got it finished. This is just the hot side, not the downpipe, not the wastegate dumps, none of that yet. But the hot side's 100% done. So Monday I got the passenger side all said and done. Today I came in and really kind of wanted to keep it somewhat parallel going back and height wise. So it's pretty close, and it's pretty close, and then it just takes a sweep, and that's a slip joint there so that we can get this side off and on. So I finished welding that V-band. Everything's 100% welded out. The welds came out really good. I'm kind of proud. And then the wastegates are down there. I had that one on Monday. The passenger side one was on Monday. Neither one of them are clocked. So it might go something like that. Or this one may end up pointing down. Come on. Something like that. And then this one is definitely going to come over and go out the fender right there. I just think it'll look better being that it has the hole in the plate. So I'm waiting for, I think, yeah, this is all his stuff. That's the intercooler, 4-inch stuff. That's still my throttle body, which I ended up turning. I cut the hole where you put a rubber boot and clamp it on, and I got the quick coupler stuck. There it goes. So I machined it on the lathe so that sits in there pretty tight, because this has a little bit, it has that deep lip, but I didn't cut it for that deep lip. I just kind of cut sort of a step in that, really small step in that, so it just fits. And then I have this groove that I'll fill with weld. I could weld it on the inside, then you wouldn't see the outside, but being that it's kind of close to the IAC port, and this port I don't care about, but being that it's close to the IAC port, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want it to like droop in. So I will weld it on the outside. Baby? Yeah, I'll weld it on the outside. That's why I gave myself this groove. I can feel the groove, and then it'll kind of stay a little bit flatter. But that gives it a much lower profile, because it was probably, with that lip, it was probably another 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch taller. So that's all done. And then we got the downpipe tube. That's Mike's harnesses. Yike. I know there's another box of his here somewhere. Over there. There's more stuff here. These are the couplers that he bought and the bungs, but I don't need those. Not sure what this is. Ferocious Motorsports. So I'm not really sure. It almost feels like a piece of 4-inch pipe is in there, the way the box is kind of rounded over. I won't need it, so he could send that back. He could send that back. He could send that back if he wants. He could send that. Oh no, I'm not done with those. But anyways, whatever. So yeah, hot side's done. Also cut the bar, the lower bar out. He's got another bar here that ties the rails together, so we don't need that lower bar, or we don't need this bar. This is a smaller bar, which means it should be a lighter bar. So, and it lines up with the radiator. I cut the zip ties off, but cutting that bar out, that bracket right there, kept the radiator from moving over like 3 inches. So now with that bar gone, the radiator could sit about that high, all the way against that rail, Now you've got a ton of room around the turbo. And I think what I'm going to do is put a tab coming up off that bar, up off the bar, and then weld a piece of aluminum to catch this nut right here, or stud, whatever that is. I think it's a bolt with a piece of plastic. Yep. So I may even just cut that off. Kind of looks like crap. Yeah, I might cut that off and drill. I think it'd be nice if this was tapped, if this had a piece of rod in it and it was tapped, which I do have, but you can figure that out. And then just have a tab off the top, and that'll hold it from falling forward. These two will hold on the sides from falling down or flying up and out. So that's that. Also going to put his IAT sensor, MAT, whatever you want to call it, here. That way it kind of hides it, keep it a little bit neater. I mean, he's going to do that later. He's got to pull the motor apart and do some stuff. So that's all on him. But, oh yeah, sorry, yawning. I also welded a tab to the tube. And it's a long bolt that goes through the turbo and into the flange, and that holds the whole assembly up, so there's no weight on it, and it's solid. So we good. Yeah, that's it. So I think I'm waiting for this flange to come. Now I'm kind of questioning because it looks different. I didn't really pay attention until today when I was kind of had it swinging in my face. This is Mike's old clamp. I didn't steal it. I just left it here. And that falls right on. Yeah. Nah, it might be right. Once it gets the other half in there. Yeah. It's right. It's a 5-inch Mormon. I think once it gets the other half in there. I hope so. Because that'll squeeze all the way. But it doesn't have the other half. That's got to be right. Hopefully it's right. So he's got the flange coming and then a reducer for, yeah, that's 5-inch. That ain't no stinking 4-inch. So I'll give all that back to Ryan. But that's pretty much it. That's what I did. Cut, weld, cut, weld, cut, weld, cut, weld. All day. And then burn the crap out of myself blowing out a drill bit. Or hole saw. So, yep. But yeah, all the welds look really good. Really, really nice. And kind of see it there, see it. Yeah, you can't see crap. Even the flange, it's pretty good. So, yeah. I'm dying. It's like 95 degrees all of a sudden. Sweating. Shop doors shut. So I'm gonna head home. Appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos. Leave me a comment. Have a good day.